We're having our fight tonight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm something better was fight tonight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Running high for your life. Stay inside. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Left to right, side to side. Bump and grind. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They fight tonight. No woman, they fight tonight. That's what you back tonight. It's going down tonight. Ow. Yeah. We're having our fight tonight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm something better for fight tonight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Running high for your life. Stay inside. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Left to right, side to side. Bump and grind. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They fight tonight. No woman, they fight tonight. That's what you back tonight. It's going on down tonight. Ooh, they fight tonight. No woman, they fight tonight. That's what you back tonight. It's going down tonight. Ow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're having our fight tonight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm something better for fight tonight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's get this started up. Come on, pump your body up. Let's just set it up. Oh, oh. Let's get this started up. Come on, pump your body up. Let's just set it up. Oh, oh. Let's get this started up. Come on, pump your body up. Let's just set it up. Oh, oh. We're having our fight tonight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I saw the blood of us fight tonight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're having our fight tonight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I saw the blood of us fight tonight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow than bloody boys, a slow than bloody boys, slow than a bloody boys, fight tonight. I said slow than bloody boys, a slow than bloody boys, slow than a bloody boys, fight tonight, tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fight Night Roulette. The wheel's been spun, the deal's been done, and these men are gonna come out swinging. Let's get right to our first matchup of the evening. It's a special attraction as A-list Alverson takes on his former compadre, the OG Bossalinie Carter Diamond. Revolutionaries, go ahead and sing along with who it is. A-list Alverson, one of the most renowned personalities in the history of this brand. I've brightened up the marquee. I've carried the flag and waved the torch. I've been to the highest of heights in Revolution, and now I agreed to show up at Fight Night to take on whatever name comes up on the other side of the wheel, even if it should be the OG Bossalinie. A man that I'm very familiar with, a man that I've got a lot of respect for, but a man who I don't feel is the same towards me. Let's go all the way back. all the way back to when I started associating with Bossalinie. How did that come to be? Bossalinie came to A-List Alverson, the top guy in the Federation, the champion, like he was the one in charge, saying, hey man, me and Bad Superman can't make our booking this upcoming week. Maybe you can step in for me, huh? Like he's doing me some kind of favor by giving me his tag team title shot. But you know what I did? I said, sure thing, OG, I got your back. And at that point, we started hanging together. We were going into the clubs, we were touring the back roads, having the time of our lives. And it's one thing for A-List Alverson saying, hey, I'm the top guy, I got the drinks tonight. But when Bossalinie starts feeding all the girls with the tab and says, don't worry, the champ's picking it up tonight, well, that's just some kind of damn disrespectful, ain't it, Bossalinie? And let's go even further than that. When I lost the Revolution title and almost my damn mind, where were you on the phone to get me back down to earth? Where were you, Bossalinie? You were pulling out your golden ticket, ready to cash it in. And as I'm on the verge of a nervous breakdown, waiting to lose it all, you're looking to cash in on what I just left behind. If it wasn't for a well-timed call from TDC to come and run the show, I might have never gotten my marbles back, and who knows what kind of world we'd be living in right now. But Bossalinie, I'm willing to look past and forgive all that. Just that right now, here tonight, I'm gonna have to slap you silly one time. And after we get through that understanding, we can hug it out, we can raise our hands together, and we can go back to living that high life that we are used to. But man, you have done me wrong. And it's time for you to be a man, stand up, and take your whooping, because you deserve it. No disrespect, OG. I'm the A-lister. Bend down, pucker up. Here goes.
Revolution. You know who it is. It's one half of your tag team champion. This is the OG Bossalinie up in here, baby. And why am I here today? I told you, Mr. A-List Alverson, me and you, we had to have a conversation. And this conversation only could be held between me and you. See, A-List, I understand. You felt that for you to be a shot caller, you had to hold on to that title. The title is not what made you a shot caller, my brother. I told you to be a shot caller because I believed in you. Yes, you may have lost the title to Toaster Dumbass, and we don't know how that happened. But the thing is, A-List, the doors were always open for you to stay home. The doors are open for you to come back home. But if you are not ready to come home, the boss is going to have to do what the boss does best. And that's take his size 13 boot, kick you in your head, put it back up in your ass, and walk on your tongue. But A-List, let's be real. We know you are a man of many, many facets. You're going to have fun. You're going to make jokes at the boss's expense. Even though the boss holds one half of the Revolution Tag Team Champions. And yeah, who in the hell did I beat? I can't even remember who the hell they were. But the truth of the matter is, I'm the boss. Things never change until the boss say so. So, gentlemen, as I told y'all before, we got a mission. We got a plan. We got things that we got to handle. And if A-List is going to be in the way, A-List get taken out today. But A-List, if you decide that you want to come back home, you know how to reach me. You know how to reach the boss. Because we can make things beautiful all over again. There's opportunities everywhere. You just got to come out and take them. I'm not asking for nobody to give anybody a free ride, because that's not what we about here. See, because me being the boss, being one half of the tag team champions, and I have an organization, I have guys that I work with that I believe will be some of the best in the biz, some that will take over the world. But it's up to them, and it's up to me to let you know why we are who we are. And what we do is what we do best. So, hey, let's look at things since you lost that title. You went over and you became part of war. And not after long, war started to, I guess, as you want to say, fall apart. And then you became a solo act. And for some odd reason, TDC has a grudge with you. But the thing is, the boss doesn't have a grudge. The boss doesn't hold grudges. The boss looks and sees things the way they need to be. So whenever you're ready, A-List, come home. And we'll take the world by storm one more time. This has been a boss fact. This has been boss lessons. And gentlemen, watch how things turn out in the end. And we will see why. I am the boss. And if you think you got a chance with me, you'll find out what bad things happen to bad people.
Your winner, A-List Alverson. Wow, what a matchup to get things rolling here. And now that we got it rolling, let's keep it a-rolling. Coming up next, NDT takes on Big Sweet here on Fight Night.
Revolution is me, London Jim against it's NDT, and I am up against a Goliath of a man that has always had my number, Big Sweet. Well, it's not Big Sweet, that is going to change, because I am here and I'm ready to beat you down with a quick jab to the solar plexus and a quick kick to the groin. You are going to hit that floor, and when you do, the world is going to hear the crumble and the rumble of your body crashing down. Because you see, you have always been that Gordian knot, and I have now got Excalibur, and I am going to cut you down. I am going to chop you down just like the woodsman in Snow White. Because tonight, Big Sweet, it's my night. I am going to be the future of Revolution. I am going to be the one that breaks this curse that you and your family have got over me. I am sick and tired of you doubting what I am and who I am and what I am bloody capable of. See, Big Sweet, you can come out here, your hair all done nicely and your beard ready to go. But I'm gonna reach up, I'm gonna grab that beard, and I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna bring your head down, and I'm gonna bring my knee straight up. Connect with so much force on your face that you will fly backwards. You will hit that ground, and you will make the world rumble and tremble with your fall. Because tonight, I am the underdog, no doubt about that, but I am absolutely sick of you and you brothers thinking that I am just a walkover, because I am not. Because I am going to show you tonight what I am really about. Tonight, you little bloody Sasquatch, the elf of revolution, you are going to fall at my knees, and I am going to beat you whatever way I have to, because Big Sweet, you are not the future. That is me. I am coming to get the respect that I deserve, the respect that I demand from pipsqueaks like you. And it doesn't matter what anyone says, you will go down.
NDT, you can blame the Wheel of Chance if you want, but I think there's a higher power at work here. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure he isn't a fan of yours. You have been a pain in my ass since the day I started the promo. It's about time I pluck you from the ass of the promo world, between my thumb and forefinger, squish you, and end you once and for all. Then again, like a bad case of herpes, you'll keep coming back, no matter what I say or do. How the hell else can we explain what the hell we are doing here today? Speaking of herpes, the hell were you thinking? The Elite Alliance? Really? This is your answer to all your problems? What you did was make yet another bad decision. You joined forces with 2 rejects from war and the Purge. Did you honestly think this was going to bring you the success you have wanted? Or did you guys just form the United Nations of Circle Jerks? Just know, you could bring the entire crew with you. But trust me when I say, no matter what you say or do, no matter who you are running with or bring with you, you're gonna be a memory way before I let you become a problem. You're not a challenge. You are a mere inconvenience. I could be getting ready for my giant triple threat match against Landfill and DB Greatness. I could be getting ready for my very first Revolution World title defense against Terry. But I'm here wasting both our times. Because you know, in your heart of heart, you have already lost. You are nothing but practice to me. Don't get me wrong, you're a good promo artist. Hell, you're a great promo artist. But you will never, no matter how many times we do this, be as good as me. Facts are facts, and the truth is the truth. Sooner you open your eyes and clean the shit out of your ears, you're gonna realize I'm not saying these things just to sound like an asshole. I'm saying them to show you your limitations. And that right there is one of the biggest problems most promo artists have these days. They can't, won't, or flat out refuse to see that they're not as good as they think they are. And if they only accepted the fact that they had limitations, they would be a lot better off. That's not to say there isn't a place for guys such as you, NDT. It's just competing with a truly gifted talent such as myself. You don't belong there. Call it being cocky or overconfident. Hell, how can you blame me? I'm on top of the world right now. And I realize it can all come crashing down with the snap of a finger, just as fast as I got it. But today will not be that day, and it will not happen by your hands. Some more facts and truth for you to chew. Please, try not to choke on them, just like you have any other time we have ever faced off. Over and over again, you bang your head against the wall. Each time, you hope to see a crack, but each time, nothing. Not even a dent. Why would you continue to put yourself through such torture? What do you get out of it? I like to give credit when it is due. So I will say this. You have both heart and balls. In spades. What you lack is the brain to make use of either properly. But the curse is real. It lives on. I will defeat you here today. The best thing you can do is to stay as far away as you can from anybody with the last name Sweet. Because we will always be your superiors.
Save your pity for the weak!
your winner, Big Sweet. Man, the competition is fierce tonight and more men want to fight. Let's get to our next matchup as the Purge takes on the returning villain.
Revolution. How we all doing? I'm just gonna give you exactly one cigarette break that you can impress me from my today's opponent. Yeah? Oh, it's the villain, the former Outbreak heavyweight champion of Revolution. Interesting. Not so quite. I gotta be honest with you. Villain. You're not a villain after all. The only thing that it is villain-like is to watch your promos. To not even get that sleep. I just gotta be honest with you. Because nobody wants to see you ever do a promo like that again. Maybe go back to the character deployment. Maybe, just maybe. I mean, look, I don't want to really hurt your feelings, but I kinda do wanna, because I'm the German bastard of the elite empire. And I can do really hurt some feelings here, so... As I said, give me one cigarette time, and you could impress me. Yeah, you're the former Outbreak champion, but does anyone remember that? Oh yeah, I remember the day where you lost against Mikey Bada Bing. Oh, impressive. No, it's not impressive. No. This doesn't impress me. This doesn't impress the whole Revolution universe. And maybe you can, you wouldn't even show up by that. Wait, let me see what I can do. Purge, you suck and you stink like bratwurst. That's a typical villain promo here. You speaking too fast. You piss everybody off. And maybe you should start and write your retirement script. Like you usually do. I don't need a script to hurt somebody's feelings. I don't need a script to win a match. Hell, I don't need a script to even cut a high promo. But it seems like you need a script. We are not in the wrestling world. No. We're just in a promo scene. And that is Revolution. What the name says, it should revolutionize the promo game. But you, sir, didn't do a shit ton of thing here. So with that being said, enjoy the rest while you can. Embrace the vision.
Revolution, it is about time for one of the originals to make his triumphant return. And his first opponent is the Purge. Like, seriously, I took a brief hiatus, and yet you couldn't even sit there and get the second best promo artist to come out of Germany? Now, Purge, I don't want you to sit here and think I'm disrespecting you, because I'm not. I respect you because you have gone to promo group after promo group, giving the best effort you can. But if you think about it, if you go after promo group to another promo group, you should get better after time, but you don't. You style in complacency. You style in doing everything the same. I bet if we look back through your entire promo career, your notable matches are the same people over and over again. And yet, I am not fazed because this was a spin of fate that landed you with me. You have never faced me one-on-one before, and I know deep down inside you wish that I was NDT, because we all know you have notable victories after notable victories against NDT. You see, I have to applaud you for being a prideful champion, a fighting. I can't keep that charade any longer. And you wanna know why? Here are the reasons why. Now, reason one is quite simple. You are the current reigning, defending champion of the Empire Division in the VOH. But we all know that division only has 3 competitors in that division. All 3 of you guys cannot hold a candle to the villain. Now, the second reason is quite easy as well. You have to sit there and create championship after championship because we all know deep down inside you couldn't hang with anybody in a real promo group to actually win a good championship. Welcome to the revolution where you have to sit and swim with sharks to get what you need, and that is real championships. So if you think you are better than me, you are not, because I'm a former inaugural tag team champion here in the Revolution, and I'm also a former Outbreak champion. So you have to sit here and think you have what it takes, but at the end of the day, all you're going to do is fight, and all you're going to do is fail as I beat you senseless with what you hold fake. I bet you're sitting there with a dumb look on your face right now. Why is the villain back? And the answer is quite simple. The villain's back because he wants what's rightfully his. He wants the Outbreak Championship. So Purge, in closing, I want you to know one thing. You are not worth my time. My time is where that championship lies. And the only way you're ever going to beat me is if you started speaking German for all those fanatics out there in Germany. And put subtitles down below for all the idiots out there. So I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go back to the back of the room, start playing with your little cardboard, making championships, and watch as real promo artists do magic.
Your winner, the villain! Whoa, 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 let's not get slow. There's still some more show to go. Coming up next, Lil Sweet takes on Sgt Kahos on Revolution Fighting Night.
Fight Night is here, and I'm going to give you exactly what you want, Sarge, and not underestimate or take you lightly, because you made it abundantly clear that you are not the same man you were last time we faced off. Well, guess what, genius? Neither am I. And by the end of this match, I promise to tell you the biggest difference between you and me. So until then, let's get back to the next installment of me handing you your ass. And if you thought last time was bad, well then you're sadly mistaken, Sarge, because this time around, I'm gonna be on you like stink on shit. Or your upper lip. Point being is, it really doesn't matter to me if you're the same guy or not you were last time. Because to me, you're still the same old born-ass Sarge you've always been, with your robot voice, talking a whole bunch of bullshit that honestly no one wants to hear. Having to listen to you promo is like having to listen to Sister Stephen Marie scrape her fucking fingernails across the chalkboard for 4 straight minutes, which is why I have taken it upon myself to show you here today exactly where you stand in my world. And if you think it's anywhere other than whimpering and whining at my feet, well then, you must be outside your mind. Sarge, how dare you come out here and say some of the bullshit-ass things you said leading into this match. Like you said, the only reason I was ever one half of the tag team champions was because of my brother. Well, let me ask you this, Jack. Do you see my brother anywhere around this ass team here today? No, you don't. And number 2, it takes 2 to make the greatest tag team. We had to bite,
scratch and claw our way through match after match after match until we finally became champions. Unlike you, who it was just handed to on a silver platter in some bullshit-ass storyline. You were just handed the Outbreak title. And if that isn't the pot calling the kettle black, I don't know what is. So my suggestion to you would be to keep your fucking mouth shut about things like that. Another thing I want to address, how awkward you are going to make it around the Sweet household for when that Paradise lost. My brother beat you for the Outbreak title. And I gotta go after him for it instead of you. Avoiding another ass kicking is smart on your part, Sarge. You'd better hope you don't win that match, or I'm gonna beat you there. I'm gonna beat you again like I'm gonna beat you here today. Plain and simple. You are not half the promo artist I am. You never have, and you never will be. I'm up here, and you're down here. You're not on my level. You're not even close. Now that we're almost done, you remember at the beginning of this match when I told you I was going to tell you the biggest difference between you and me? Well, here it is. The biggest difference between you and me is you think you can beat me. I know I can beat you. Anytime, anywhere. See you later. Peace.
Lil Sweet, my man. Yeah, you and I were brothers in the same faction for a little while. You remember that. You see the difference between you and I? I got smart. I left while the getting was good. And along the way, picked up some gold. It's pretty nice. It's sweet. Looks nice on my shelf over there. You, on the other hand, chose to hang your dumb ass around and get your tag team straps ripped from your hands while you kicked and screamed like an overgrown baby about it instead of doing something about it. You'd think you'd realize that hanging around with War has done nothing but put a big target on your back. The only thing I could think that even any reason I could ever think that you would bother to hang around with them and stay there is you have had one too many of Mama Sweet's funky cosmic brownies. My man, I think you have had an entire box. Because you gotta be fucked up to hang around there and take that shit. But that's not the point. What I'm about to do right now is to lay down a verbal ass beating on you so fucking bad that you're not gonna know which way to go. Left, right, up, or down. I'm gonna hit you so many lefts you beg for a right. But here's the plan. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna tell you exactly how this is gonna go. You're gonna come in here, you're gonna sit on your stool in your room, talk all your shit, cuss at me, telling me I'm nothing but a fucking junk bum, I'm a piece of crap, I'm a dumbass, and fuck me, fuck that. Yeah, pretty well got you pegged on that one. What you didn't see coming was the fact that old Sarge isn't gonna play nice. I'm gonna run so many circles around you that by the time I stop, you're gonna get so dizzy and fall the fuck over. You're not gonna get a chance to lay a glove on me, lay a hand, whatever. You're not gonna get anywhere near the right arena. You're gonna think I'm over there when I'm really over there. You're gonna try to hit me over there when I'm over there. You see, you fucked up when you stayed with War. You should have been smart. You should have came with me. Should have came to the Elite Empire
The one place where we as a group take care of our own. The way that you saw Purge did just the last time we faced each other. He took care of the group because he knew what was good for business. What is good for business is the gold on my shoulder. And what's bad for business is you thinking you can win. You thinking that you've got me beat. Newsflash, big guy. You ain't got anything beat but your meat. Maybe. That's a maybe. Welcome to the chaos, you fucking maggot.
Your winner, Lil Sweet. Folks, it's the final fight of the night, and we are in the championship rounds for the Revolution Fight Night title. The defending champion, Josh Steele, takes on the Elite Empire's Gene Emerson.
Josh Steele, you and I, this tonight, really? See, here's the big thing. Your actions have spoke louder than your words. And I know you're stuck in Facebook jail and all. I've been the one carrying this entire match, but your actions leading up to all this spoke millions of words. I get it. You want to be just like me. And you may not announce it, you may not believe it, but it's the truth. You've seen what I can do. You've seen what I have done. You have seen the very things that I've done here in the Revolution. I've been here longer than most. I was here from the beginning. I was here at day one with the first win on the first show. Nobody can take that away from me. But here's the thing. You were supposed to be management's favorite son. Hell, you're supposed to be Matt Anarchy's protege. And yet every day you fail to live up to all that. This is supposed to be booked as two of the biggest heels in the promo industry. When really, when you get down to it, it's just management's favorite versus the real heel of the promo field. It sickens me that it took me this entire time to hype this match for everything, and yet you wanted it. But you couldn't be bothered because you got stuck in Facebook jail. To even hype this match, to even acknowledge this match. Oh, you're going to acknowledge everything, Josh. You're going to acknowledge how you believe it's all about you, but when it really gets down to it, boils down to it, you couldn't control nor lead a horse to water. It's been proven. Lifeblood, you sucked at leadership, and war, you even sucked more. Because you know what? I am finishing the job that I started at Paranoia. That is destroying war. You see, Josh, it's never been about you. You've wanted my spot. You wanted what I've had, which was being one of the originals, the Badass Club, being the guy that is the franchise of the promo industry. You're not. I am. I beat the icon fair and square for that name, and I have lived up to it every day. But Josh, you lived up to being the man you're supposed to be, the uncrowned king, as you say, of Revolution. And you're going to stay that way because you're going to fail every time. Tonight, I finish the job that I started, like I said, at Paranoia. I take everything else away from you. I put the proverbial nail in the coffin. There's no one better at doing this pure stuff than me. There's no one better at bare bones than me. Where do you think you learned it all from, Josh? You've wanted to be me. And don't get me wrong, you have done some things that I haven't. You've learned some trinkets that I haven't. But at the end of the day, Josh, truly at the end of the day, there's only one me. Often imitated, never duplicated, the Canadian crippler, the Nova Scotian nightmare, the Canadian dragon, the franchise of the promo industry, Gene Emerson. Emerson. Josh, you're nothing more and nothing less than a bootlicker, riding my coattails while I finish you, end you, and drop you just the way it is. Revolution. That's just how it goes. So you can go ahead and bring out all the predictable stuff, even give us the lines of the Melvins, and don't forget the lyrics. But I beat you here tonight, 1-on-1. Boom.
Oh, Gene. Here we are, your big day. The moment you've waited your entire career for. Your chance to finally earn everyone's respect. Your chance to prove right here and now that you're more than just a failure. And you are more. Don't get me wrong. You are a complete and utter failure in every sense of the phrase. But you are so much more than that, Gene. I mean, you're a slimy little slug of a man. You're a disgusting little creature. Spineless, pathetic, weak, always slithering about, living a nasty little stain everywhere you go. And the sad thing is, there's millions and millions of slugs in this world just like you. You just so happen to be the loudest and most annoying of the species. You come out here running your mouth, bumping your gums endlessly, talking yourself into public ridicule with a labyrinth of lies because you believe this idiotic delusion you've created for yourself that you are somehow special. When in actuality, there's nothing special about you except your uncanny ability to learn absolutely fucking nothing from any and every situation you've ever faced. I mean, goddamn, Gene, you've been doing this for 3+ years now. 3+ years, and still the best you could muster, the best you could bring to this table is pitiful and pathetic gimmick infringement and worthless self-promotion. Let's not forget the fact that you're also too fucking stupid to learn what a word means before you come out here and use it on screen. Your promos are simply all ass, just like Nicki Minaj. You see, it doesn't matter how many times you come out here and change your hairstyle. It doesn't matter how many times you change your beard. It doesn't matter how many nicknames you give yourself. Because at the end of the day, Gene, you're still the same steaming pile of shit that you've always been. The same pile of shit that stabs his friends, his family, and his allies in the back. The same pile of shit that lies to his friends and his family and his allies and all of these people. The same steaming pile of shit that's constantly trying to make backdoor deals and take any and every shortcut he can to put himself in the championship picture. Because you want a title. No, you need a title to hide your insecurities and your self-loathing. You need a championship to validate you. You need it to make you feel better about yourself. But at the end of the day, trust and believe, no championship, no amount of fame or glory can change the fact that you are a fucking disease. You're so toxic, you give lead paint a run for its fucking money. But make no mistake, here today, I am the vaccine to inoculate and protect the revolution from your mediocre bullshit, from your worthless self-gratification and your totalitarian ideals. You couldn't beat me on my worst day. You couldn't be me. But I'm going to give you everything you asked for here today. I'm going to verbally encircle you. I'm going to embarrass you. And then I'm going to execute you like the traitorous dog you are. And when I'm done beating the holy shit out of you here today, your little fractured faction of failures can put your blood-stained body in a box and mail it back to Sunnyvale Trailer Park where you were born and raised. You see, at the end of the day, you need to realize something, Gene. This is my motherfucking house. And as you like to say, the house always wins, bitch.